Hi, it's Hertzog. I'd like to welcome you back to the Social Club. This is my analog digital hybrid studio. It's been a minute since I dropped a video, and I want to fill you in on why. I'm sure a lot of you watching this came to my channel through way of my speakers versus studio monitors video. I released that at the end of January, and it's been my best performing video to date. I got great interaction from you guys, lots of comments, over 1,000 new subscribers. So I know that the video struck a nerve with you guys. And that makes me happy. To have created something of value for you guys really makes me happy. So I want to keep doing that. And I want to provide content that's relevant to you. When I started this channel, I started it with the idea of it being a way for me to share studio tips, production tips, all sound-based, but being that I'm working in a studio and I'm working on other artists' music and whatnot, I wanted to pull that into what I was doing. I think I've done that in the first string of videos, and the speaker video was an extension of that. But now, going forward, I want to make sure I'm making the kind of content that you're looking for. So there's plenty of overlap in the audio community between the hi-fi world and the studio world. A lot of overlap. And I'd love to explore that overlap in depth so that we can talk about topics that are both hi-fi and studio related, but that ultimately go to getting you the best sound you can get. Because that's the goal here, right? We all want to hear things as perfectly as they were recorded. We want to hear it back the same way. We want to have that experience. And you need the right equipment to be able to experience that. I know in the video I talked about having some new designs coming into the store quickly, and you might have noticed nothing new has been added. Here's why. I hope some of you remember Sherman from my previous video. He's my English Bulldog, Sherman the Adorably. He's been my best friend for over 12 and a half years, and no one has spent more time in the studio with me than Sherman, ever. He's been by my side. He's been my right hand in the studio. He passed away March 9th. He had cancer, a couple of years ago he had surgery for cancer. He had surgery in 2022 for cancer. And we found out last December it had moved to his lungs, and we couldn't help anymore. And so we just worked on giving him the best life we could. I'm lonely now. Not having him here has left a hole in the studio, in my heart. I miss my guy. And I plan to keep honoring him in future videos. I designed the SBH7S speaker for him, or he was the inspiration for me. So I plan on still referencing Sherman a lot, but he passed, so he won't be snoring in any of my new videos. Sorry. But yeah, I love Sherman. I plan on honoring him throughout this channel, and I hope you enjoy it. You can probably still see Sherman's bed back there. I'm keeping it here. He's not here, but his space still is. I have his favorite tug-of-war toy and his peanut that he used to use as a pacifier. Those are in his bed, just so it kind of still feels like he's here. Sherman's the best dog I ever could have asked for. He was my best friend. He intuitively knew me and my energy, and I miss having his around. That all said, while I have paused the speaker thing for a bit while I took care of Sherman and his end-of-life issues, I am back in full swing now. And I have a bunch of speakers that I'm finishing up now that are going to hit the store this week. So stay tuned. They're not far off. I'm looking forward to getting these new speakers up in the inclinefidelity.com store. They sound great, and I can't wait to just get them out into the world. And remember, please follow Inclined Fidelity here on YouTube, as other videos will be going there that are very specific to the speakers that I'm building. But you might be interested, so, give me a follow at Inclined Fidelity and see what you learn. And so I'm going to have new designs coming up. I'm going to have a VC7P. I'm going to have a version of it with a passive radiator. So it's going to be a VC7S. And that's going to hit the store. I have some Seos woofers and tweeters going together, all aluminum, that are a perfect 5 1/4 bookshelf pair of speakers. You use them as studio monitors, you can use them in your house, but I'm building one pair. They're going to be a one-off, so once they're finished, they'll hit the store, and when they sell, they sell. But that's what I've been up to. I apologize for the absence. Know that I do plan to keep making videos regularly, and I hope you'll come along for the ride. So if you haven't subscribed at this point, which 97% of people that watched the video didn't subscribe, so if you haven't subscribed, please do. And I hope to keep making content that you want to come back and watch. So thank you to everyone who subscribed. Thank you for helping push me over the 1,000 subscriber mark. Can't wait to hit 10,000. But I need to get you relevant content in order to do that, and that's what I plan to do. And please drop me a comment. Let me know what types of videos you'd like to see moving forward, how you think that I can deliver content to you that's relevant. And that's it. I'm going to miss Sherman forever. I love him. I'm going to miss him. And, you know, this video is dedicated to him. So, Sherm, I love you. Thank you. And this has been Von Hertzog from the Social Club.